Hello, everybody. This is DarkLP, or, that's what you know me as. I know it's been a while, but here I am. What's the explanation? The explanation for my, missingness. I've lived a lot. I've been working a lot. I've been very busy at my job that I do. I've moved house. I've moved to a new town. I don't know if I talked about this in my previous episodes, in my Let's Plays, but this is what I've been doing. I've been moving to a city I've been to a lot in my youth. It's a very iconic place for me. And right now as I sit here with my espresso. It's about 5:15 p.m. Outside of my main window in my living room is a Christmas market. That's what we call it in Germany, Weihnachtsmarkt. It's like when, I don't know if they have it in other, they must have it in America and Britain and in other parts of the world, but I don't know if it's called Christmas market there. But if you know about it, it's these different huts, it's these different stands where they sell Christmassy things. And I see one of those right in front of my window, and to me it's an exceptionally beautiful one. A lot of small lights, a lot of star images, which I've always enjoyed. And the sun is setting slowly in the winter sky. And here I am, and I can hear distant Christmas music playing through the window, and I see this sight, and I thought, well, I've shown this melancholy, loving side of myself on this channel a lot, so it's a good moment to speak here again, I thought. There's also some slight frost on the rooftops. I see it's like an old town, like older houses, ancient, not ancient, but like 1800s, I think, like these older beautiful houses with the with a lot of wood on the outside, right? And these older rooftops that kind of remind me of Paris. The whole architecture of the streets around my apartment remind me of Paris a little. I sometimes call it Little Paris in my head. That's what I see right now. Sip of espresso. I've not been recording any Let's Plays lately. I've been busy with my main job and the other, not businesses, but the other obligations I have next to it, whether it be other endeavors I have and sporty things that I do. And I've had my priority on those, and playing video games recording Let's Plays of any sort didn't fit. And I'll see when I'll put this out. I just thought I wanted to record this audio and let you know that I'm still alive. Whoever is watching this, in whatever timeline you're watching this, if you're watching this right as I post it, it'll probably not get many views. Like I have like 4 subscribers on this channel. I've been just doing it for the story of it, for the legend of it, just for doing it, as I've said 1,000 times. But it's what I enjoy, so that's it. And I wonder if I'll get copyright stricken for using, I'm not using the music, but for having that slight distant Christmas music playing in the background. But I don't care. Some might say, fuck it. Well, I've brought order to a lot of things in my life. I've gotten to a very nice state of mind from which I can create well, from which I can work well. I live every day with more awe and beauty, with more awe into the little things, I cherish life more. I've had to go to some dark places as well. You probably have you live your own life, you know how it is. But I've conquered some things in myself, especially recently. And I've felt better since, so I think it's a good time and a good moment as I watch these Christmas lights outside to speak to you again, whoever you are. Hello. Welcome to the secret side of the world. I don't know. You'll never see my face. Maybe you'll see me elsewhere, but I won't reveal my identity here. Just know that I love these little things like Christmas lights in the distance, frost on the rooftops, as I've stated earlier. And I love sharing my perspective on the world, that detailed perspective, that little things seeing perspective, because I think a lot of people miss a lot of beauty. So I want to show that and showcase that and give my thoughts on many beautiful creations of the world. Video games are some of those. So that's why I've done Let's Plays in the first place, to share my thoughts on these little worlds that have been created. Yeah. Not much more to say, actually. I don't know when I'll return to Let's Playing. I don't know when I'll even post this message that I record right now. But I just thought I want to speak some words into the void to you, whoever you are. Not much else to say. There's no real. I just thought if I could have like something I can give you along your way, but yeah. In the darkness amongst the stars, when you're there, you'll have to get used to the cold, but after that it's quite beautiful. And that's quite poetically meant for when you feel solitude, not even physical solitude, but mental solitude. When you feel alone with your thoughts, alone with your perspective on the world. It's been important for me, at least in the last times, to learn to love that, to actually seek that, to seek, like, having coffee by yourself, taking a walk by yourself, not to sound sad, but to embrace that and to seek that and to find the beauty in that and create art from that. And that's what I've been doing as I've been gone, realizing that state of myself again and conquering it again, finding my voice there again, which is essentially this video. One of the first expressions of me speaking in that energy, having realized that, I say so many words right now, but essentially what a thought that came to me yesterday is, it feels like I've just grown up. I've grown up before, yeah, I've had moments that shaped me, but I don't think I've grown up. I don't think I've ever grown up as much as in the last year, or in the time that I've been gone. So I've had to, bring closure to a lot of things from my youth, from past relationships, bring order to my current life, and this state of quiet bliss and of expectance of the future and of handling everything that comes my way accordingly is what I feel the product of that. So do with that what you will. That's been my point of awareness lately. And as I watch the Christmas lights outside, Oh yeah, that the main. What I want to say. I'm gonna take the last sip of espresso, but I'm gonna only take half a sip because I'm gonna explain something else to you. I don't know if I'll ever let's play it, but this Christmas market outside reminds me of the shop menu from Mario and Sonic Olympic Games Winter in London. And it had a menu where you could go to this like wintry town. If you played it, you know what I mean. There's this wintry town where you can buy accessories, skins, outfits, and there's this main hub, and you see this wintry town. You see this Christmas-esque town. And what I have from my window right now, and I've always loved that screen. I've always loved this menu. I've always felt so home there. I've played that when I was like 7, 8 years old, and it was also Christmas at that time, so it was perfectly fitting and beautiful. And what I see outside from my window right now is exactly that. Like it looks like it has the vibe. It isn't exactly the position of the houses and everything, of course not, but it has that vibe, and that I can see it there from my window now, as I've conquered life in a way, or like these parts of my life that have haunted me before, in a way. New challenges, whatever. But the view from my apartment is as the market is standing there, has traces of the aura of this menu. That's what I wanted to tell you. That was actually the reason I brought up my phone and started recording, to tell you about this impression. Last sip of the espresso. Goodbye, and I'll hear you whenever I hear you. Thank you.